Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Newbie Rumble 15, or Not-so-Newbee Rumble 15 now. And we're starting off immediately with a mistake I made. I actually missed the submission by Mew. They submitted very, very early, and I didn't scroll far enough back. In fact, they submitted in October last year. Mid-October. So, yeah. My bad. Apologies for that. We'll inspect it now. After deleting the spawn platform, of course. No guns trying to kill me this time? Nope. Looking good. So, immediately it resembles a ship we know. In more than just name, the Kaladome was the winning submission Mew had in, I think, Newbie Rumble 11? But yeah, it has those two main guns, although they aren't single barrel anymore. This is 200mm APS. Sabo flag?
Sabo
flag. It's real, guys.
It's
Somebody brought Sabo flag. Okay.
We're gonna see how that does.
Oh, hello EST. What's the bow? Same deal? Let's see. There is also something with a flag head. I'm assuming this is just... Yeah, this looks like Seawiz. Are these guns Seawiz or these mortars? These are mortars. So Mew back with those mortars again. Oh. Huge gantry.
A grenade.
That's just a bomb or thump, yeah. Okay,
that's a rocket. Yeah, I know this thing really wants to get close. Fully use that.
Okay, it isn't even the highest firepower, so I can't even blame him for using that. The armor cost is extremely low. Which, that's interesting. Oh, I found the Seawiz. Singular Seawiz. Right. Let's go have a look at the insides. We've got these little mortar turrets. Air pumps. Little fuel engine. Oh, somebody new joined. Yes, Kiwi. Hello, Kiwi. Some fuel. Is this a zero clip? This is zero clip. Huh. Zero clip APS? At least it's not as explosive. And yes, isn't looking too bad inside. It's got some EMP protection and everything. Is this the AI? Yeah. Which is still sitting on metal, so... How protected is it? Okay, so the inside is divided up with wood, which, okay. Why is there rubber in some places but not others? That's what I'm wondering about. Oh. Just gonna ignore that. Onto big ammo brick. Another little fuel engine. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The internals look fine to me. And so yeah, just see how it does. Especially how this thump thing will do. I am very curious how that does. Let's just... Do we bully a Marauder again? I mean, this thing has guns that definitely don't like fighting Marauders. Apart from maybe the mortars.
What about the Bastion?
Maybe, yeah, Bastion. If it... I mean, we see a shell that overpanned there. Let's see if the missile connects, actually. It ran out of juice and missed. Cool looking missile though. Nicely decoded. Look at that massive explosive damage that the flak shells are doing. Incredible. Even to wood. Let's see, maybe the mortars. Actually, before I forget. Nope, I didn't change it. Good. Ah, too bad internet. Is that on ESGamer's end or is that on my end?
I think it's on your end. I'm also seeing stuttering.
Huh.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
not
down your
surprising.
end.
To be honest, it ain't surprising that my internet's working again. Oh well, the video's gonna be fine still. I hope. It's only gonna take 12 hours to upload. Which, that sucks. But yeah. Other than that, I mean the mortars are hitting surprisingly often, but this is a Marauder, it's not moving much. It's better than Arthur's video though. True, that's not even uploaded.
I also just saw that rocket missed a stationary Marauder.
Yeah, it's having some issues. Shall we do
Yeah,
Bastion
maybe.
too? See if how that works out. Surely we have that much time to waste. Where's the Bastion at? Is it medium? It is.
It's medium, yeah.
Bastion is a medium, okay.
Yeah, when it got updated, it got it.
Here goes the missile again. Or rocket, because, well... Yeah, it... I don't know where that aimed, but it didn't aim properly.
Some people might say it missed.
Had a slight issue with that hit. Oh, took one in return. And yeah, the explosive damage from the shells is obviously not great. It's consistently missing. Like that was not even moving. I think it's just carrying over a bit of the momentum from the ship and, well...
Yeah, I also think it was aiming at the rear, and when the Bastion swung when it reversed, it missed.
We'll see. If it misses to the same side again, it's literally just carrying momentum from the ship with it and not accounting for that properly. There it goes. And yeah, see how it started out?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you have...
Also, both the Marauder and the Bastion are front-sided, so that may as well be a problem.
I think it's mostly really just the launches the way it does. I mean, we'll wait for it to launch again, so it's on video. You can see it probably on video after that, I bet. Oh, that's fuel. But yeah, it just follows the movement of the ship when it launches out. So it consistently misses in the direction the ship is moving. I know, I'll have to look at the internals for a moment.
Maybe it would do better if it was set to sit closer to the enemy.
Mostly want to know if... But yeah, the local weapon controller is not on the 2A, on the 360 turret. I think that's why it isn't properly leading.
Yeah, I think if it's outside of Red, it would just be right dead center.
Yeah.
It won't.
Yeah, I think you really have to have the local weapon controller on the spin block or on the target for it to properly lead a target and not do what this one's doing. Which... Oh, there it goes again. So, yeah. Before we drag this on for too long.
I mean, against the broadside, it might still work.
Yeah, depending on how they move. Well, we'll see in the battles. Unless Mew wants to change that real quick, of course. But yeah, other than that, I think we can approve of this design. I obviously forgot to save it now, so load it in again. Save it to over here. And destroy all. Back to here. The Kram mark. What is the Kram mark? Okay, so it's a front sider from the looks of things. It's a very bouncy front sider.
It's interesting.
Let's just for the fun of it, hit that button real quick and see how it really looks. Yeah, we're back to wedges and more wedges. A few more perhaps. So yeah, that happens. A rather wedgy boy. So I'll spawn in another one and let it keep its decos. Oh yeah, at least this one won't have ridiculous C-West defenses though. We'll see about that. There's the barrel. I mean, this is quite a monstrous Kram. 9,000 packing with 25-second reload.
And there's 2 of those.
There's 2 of those. That shit blows ships in half if it hits properly. Or at least could. The ammo is very spread out. It has a little
That's
ram bow.
Just in case, of course.
What is... This is asymmetrical. Huh. I guess.
Disqualified.
Or other.
Disqualified. Kill.
Disqualified. Die.
There's some ammo in here. There's some ammo in here. There's no ammo in here. More
Does it have enough ammo to
more
work?
asymmetry. Die. Obviously not. Really. The door is real. The door is real.
Doors in the real. What?
What is
Why
this
is there
sorcery?
a
The
backup?
door is real and leads directly to the wedges.
Yeah, why is there a deco on the door when it's already real?
What deco is on the door even?
The
It's literally
door.
just the door mesh. Okay, okay, cool.
Why is there a door on a door?
Oh, it's an alloy bulkhead door, so that's a metal mesh, I think. That's why. Yeah, that's it.
They cost the same though. Why would you do that?
I don't know. We'll just let it be the way it is. Nice little protective cover for the steering wheel here.
That-
And yeah, how do the insides look apart from the 2 fuck-off Krams? There's a small little steam engine here. It's actually pretty neat looking design. Nice and compact. We've got some
Missile.
missile
They look like
controller. Oh yeah,
they're-
that's sonar target simulators. That's what that is. And yeah, we've got a little fuel
A
engine
little
here. Some
Pressure. The AI behind that. Yeah, this is a pretty standard front sider, I'd say.
yeah, the AI is coated in heavy armor, which, huh? Maybe EMP might be a way to kill this, but then again, actually, are there many blocks on this that attract EMP away from the AI? Like, there's the shields, yeah, but
It'd have to travel a lot. and
it
there's
would
a
have to
bunch-
travel a lot. But then again, the ship is
majoritarily heavy armor.
this thing is a
Yeah.
lot of heavy armor, so the EMP wouldn't actually lose that much power, would it?
It
could
goes
just-
straight through.
It could actually just wander all the way back here without really losing any power. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Then it'd have to choose between the surge protectors and the AI.
Yeah,
I think
but
first
it would
AI 's
definitely wander back there. Well, Let's see how it kills a... I think a Bastion is a fair test for this. These guns aren't meant for Marauders. And it charges in. Oh, it gets real close. It dodged the Krams. Also, this isn't like the long range front sider like the Hunchback was. This thing's meant to run. Run at somebody and do that, basically.
Ouch.
That's the side of that thing gone. It did just take
Yeah,
a
it
hit
went-
from the Bastion though, so it's not unhittable.
It went right through the front to the side and detonated outside.
Yeah, and the guns should fire soon again. And yeah, the Bastion is landing shells. I think
Yeah,
that
the
just
Bastion, I think
two. Yeah, that just killed.
Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, this thing is menacing.
If this thing gets like any decent matchup, this thing kills. It is hittable, yes, but those guns though, like they hurt. How much kinetic damage is on these? That's 77k casually. That, yeah. Well, either way though, I think it's going to be fine. So, oh yeah, I should check the firepower rating. Also, yeah, armor cost. Lots of Kram firepower, as expected. Very compact, few blocks. It's not one of the wooden slabs from last week. But yeah, I think... Wait a moment, AA, man. We want to save this thing first. And not load. Save. There we go. Load. The Hunchback can thus be removed since it's been replaced.
Did you save the version with decals?
Yes, I did. I loaded it again just after removing the decals to make sure I had them.
Okay.
Right. Onto the Luminous, which I think EstGamer already pointed out something on Discord. Yeah, it supposedly is like a hover. Well, it isn't really. It's technically in the water, I guess. I'll leave that up to interpretation. I can see where he comes from. Also, what is this middle part? This is just discussed. Oh, this is jets. They're just straight up on the sub-object so they can have free movement. That's disgusting. And that's a huge laser back here, holy shit. I hope you all brought smokes. Yeah, how much AP do these have? Probably way too much. Oh no, they don't. They don't have that much AP actually. I mean, it is somewhat cheesy. It's neither needing clearance behind it nor in front of it, is what I mostly find annoying about this. So, I mean, I ignored it last time when it was with propellers that also did kind of this, but they were visible from the outside entirely. These, I mean, debatable. Debatable if I'm going to be letting that pass. I wonder how armored it is, yeah. how much armor is on this. I mean, it's got wings in there too. See if it flies in combat. It looks to be a front-sider with all those metal wedges and heavy armor backing here. And the gun all the way back here behind more heavy armor. We'll see how it does in combat for a moment here real quick. Let's just throw Bastion out. It flies. We can't call this in the water anymore. The propellers aren't even spinning. It flies. So, no. I would have been fine with like a prop reliant that just keeps you directly at the surface. That being said, it did just get hit by Bastion, which did take out some blocks. But still, this is... questionable. That one bounced. Yeah, it is a little cheesy with this thing. It's mostly using it for sideways movement, which I can understand why you'd want it to be that way for sideways movement. I don't know, is there anything like for backwards movement? This thing is just doing everything, isn't it? Pitch, strafe, turn. But is there anything for forwards movement other than this one? I don't think there is. Yeah, it's a long range, just evasive kind of thing. It's really using the maximum of this range. So yeah, I'm not too much of a fan of this one. Yeah, I think we'll have to not accept this one. We can still let it participate without really influencing the battles, of course. Like having some bonus battles with it would be fine, but other than that... Then again, it did kill a Bastion now. It took a while though. It's still probably very annoying to fight. So yeah, for now I think we won't let it pass. If people wanted to pass, do say so. I'll reconsider. Onto the Resolve by Tarnisheart. The Resolve by Tarnisheart. We had something from Tarnis in. Is that the Resolve? It is. So this is a refit and the cost is fine. Onto the Resolve. Okay, so first major difference I see is that there's no gun in the back anymore. There are these. Oh, that could hurt. A lot. It doesn't even surpass the ABS or particle cannon firepower. What do... Oh yeah, well, if you wanted to uncheese the Luminous, well, first of all, it basically flies, which that's not Newbie Rumble-ish, and the rules clearly say that it isn't. Okay, well, anyways, on to the next submission. We have ejected APS, nice, and it's 1 meter shells. I wonder what sort of APS this is. Is this like flag? Serious? It is, pretty much. Dual flag sounds to me like it's supposed to sustainably fire as well, if nothing else to do. The pack has been moved to underwater now. That's interesting. So that's a bit more protected. And yeah, these huge missiles, or large missiles I should say, at the back are definitely new too. Got some ammo hidden back here. Some detection. Yeah, it looks like a nice little craft. The internals look much more tame compared to the Luminous, which was lots of armor. Actually, how much armor is there on this turret? Alloy, heavy armor, alloy, 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 metal, and some more. That is fine. Not too much, not too little. We'll go back to killing a Marauder because that's faster. And yeah, let's see. Here goes the missiles. Oh, yeah. Both of them actually. They did turn around. And they both hit. Doing quite a lot of thump damage. And yeah, the flak gun is actually firing. Lobbing its shells at this distance. And I mean, it is damaging some of the Kram parts that are exposed. So that's good. Not sure if you can expect the same performance out of this flag every time, but it's doing something. And yeah, this thing still is a circle broadside-y thing, just like it was before. The armament didn't change massively though. But yeah. Oh, it's got laser targets underwater too. Really making sure you have some left there, no matter how many hits you take, huh? I think this one is fine. We can replace the resolve. And remove the old resolve in its stead. There we go. After that, we can move on to the Sharkeltons, Raf. The refit for the Sharkelton. I hope it has a top hat. It does have a top hat. Bit of an odd placement, but it has a top hat. Yeah, it's still relatively similar. Oh god. I noticed this gun is not similar at all. This right here looks like Seaways. I mean, the shell is Seaways. Why does it have ejection defuse? I mean, it's nice to go and make sure your gun doesn't explode, but in this case, with kinetics like this, I'd just not bother ejecting it, to be honest. Not worth the effort, I find. Of course, my opinion. Play as you like. Anyways, gun, relatively accurate. I wonder, does it have both a Seaways and a normal controller? Where is the controller even? That's underneath, of course. It has a Seaways controller, yeah. It has both. And then there's the two Krams, which I assume are similar to the ones we've had before. If the armor is anything to go by, yeah, the armor is probably still similar too.
Are these two girlfriends or they changed?
I mean, Gunpowder can still explode the shells or the gun. It's just less likely to do so. I mean, we can go and test out, really.
No,
Oh, I mean, not on this,
are
of course.
these two camp?
I mean, yeah, see, that detonates Yes, but
Yeah.
it doesn't do much. It doesn't really chain react in this case. I mean, we can try with full shells. Not sure if it had full shells. Make sure it has them and try again. See, there's an ejector and yeah, it just doesn't chain react, even if it's fully loaded. So that's why I generally don't ejector. Although, wait, does clicking the ejector empty the ammo? Oh yeah, it does. My bad then. And it still doesn't chain. So yeah, that's that testing done. Back to the inspection. Yeah, ammo in the front, fuel box right next to the ammo, then there's gun, another gun, the APS, and the AI, which should be decently protected, apart from perhaps EMP, but that remains to be seen. There's some more ammo over here too. That's interesting position. Well, but I don't think much has changed, at least not that much apart from the gun, so let's just... oh wait, I almost forgot the most important change. Right. On to...
Did the load of the Krams change?
what was that? Is it... I don't know if
It was
it's...
thumb.
Go ahead.
It was thumb Kram.
Was it Thumbcram? Did that... I mean, yeah, that did change, I guess. Is it AP now? Oh yeah, it is. Well, I guess that's also a nice change though. Thump is, after all, not that effective at times. Whereas APHE, especially Krams, if they connect correctly, they can do some nasty things. Some very, very nasty things. Of course, still only a Marauder. But I'm surprised it fused on a Marauder. How long did it take Krams take to reload? I think they had quite a lot of payload too. Time fuse? I mean, they have one fuse, I think. Yeah. Oh, Marauder is dead. And what? They have 8,000 packing. They're not that far off from the Kram mark. They have some frag, some HE, and a whole lot of kinetic, although at very low AP. Yeah, wonder what uses they have. That's something we can go check. Oh, somebody joined. It's EstGamer. Yes, your vehicle did pass. There's the fusing box, and it's pen depth. And I think this one's also pen depth at 7 meters. Is this one a different setting? Yeah, 5 meters. Huh. Redundancy. But yeah, think we can let this one pass. Good old Sharkelton with that top hat. And replace the old Sharkelton, whoever that's at. There it is. Okay, what else do we have left? Oh, last submission for the day already. Dang, we're speeding. On to the Volca refit. Our first original wood spam ship with many, many lights and lava. How did the pen depth fuse even go off on the Marauder? I don't know how it did. It just did. Perhaps it just hit all the Kram parts and thought, yeah, of each one there's a meter of armor? Yeah, that seems like the most reasonable explanation. Alright, so what changed about the Volca? Kiwi is in chat after all. They can tell us. Oh yeah, the extra Kram mortars at the back, that's noticeable. More metal around the main guns, you say? I mean, there is this little metal belt to protect the shaft, I guess. And yeah, the guns themselves have some as well. That's still insufficient protection. But it's more protection, which that's always good to have. It still does look awesome. Oh, the guns are smaller but shoot faster. That's... Huh. Let's have a look. How much do they pen? I mean, the kinetic damage is still decent combined with the AP. They face the right vehicles. That's good. So you could make the hull less tall. I mean, I can't really tell. We'd have to put them next to each other. The ass is finer now. You changed the hull shape a little. Okay. Well, I'd have to put both of them next to each other, so why not do that? We have the original Volca around. My PC will not enjoy all the lights. But here goes nothing. And yet, it definitely, it is a little bit lower in the water, I would say. Like 1 or 2 meters. It's shorter, huh? They're both quickly heading away from each other. Social distancing. Oh yeah, hiked, yeah. I mean, also hard to tell. Let's really just make sure I don't accidentally look at the wrong Volca and load in the right one again. But yeah, I think there's much to be said if the changes are just so minimal. Just go over the internals really quickly, see if at a glance I find anything that may be bad. What is this? Just a random munition decorator. Oh, that's what that is. There's the AI, the guns, the deal thing. Oh, deafened. Kiwi, you can tell him. I think Tarnisheart was the resolve, so yeah, that did pass. But yeah, I don't see anything in the internals that would really make it not qualify, so this thing too, I think, will qualify. After beating a Marauder, of course. Can't have that. Oh. Here go the missiles, there goes the guns. That overpenned. That overpenned again. Did you perhaps forget some? No, the time fuse is on. Oh, it's just frag, that's why. They alternate frag and HE shells, okay. Yeah, there we go, there's some HE shells. And the border almost hit. The Marauder hit back. That's interesting. And yeah. Volca manages to beat up the Marauder, which is good. Would have been sad if it didn't. Have we? Yeah, I think we did have some submissions that failed against the Marauder. Like 1 or 2 for sure. But yeah, that concludes the inspections for Not-so-Newbee Rumble 15, I think. We'll just quickly go and save the Volca. Those that didn't pass, they can send in their vehicles again. Or whatever else. If they so desire. Especially the Luminous, because the design itself is interesting and we don't see lasers as often in here. So that's fun. But yeah, the way it just basically flies is questionable. Well, either way, until next week, I'll end the video here. Goodbye.